Welcome to the Witching Hour, a midnight broadcast from deep in the swamp on the outskirts of town. This episode is brought to you by Penelope Plunker's lead-lined bunkers. Penelope will dig out a bunker for you using her six-toed shovel paws. She will then line it with lead, aided by Bert Random, whose failed antique plumbing business has left him with crippling debt, multiple lawsuits, and an astronomical amount of lead. Fortunately for him, he has a different lawsuit for every day of the week, and is dressed to the nines like a mob boss at all times. You may want to commission one of these lead-lined bunkers sooner rather than later. Two enormous cosmic entities have squared up in the sky and appear to be trying to devour each other. More on that later. Laundromat attendant Lionel McGinty reads cosmic omens in dryer lint. When you dry a load of towels, scoop the lint out of the lint trap and hand it to Lionel. He will tell you extraordinary things.
I handed Lionel a fistful of lint, and he told me that in the next 30 seconds, I would throw away that lint, miss the trash can, and then leave the lint on the floor because it landed in a puddle of detergent, and that's gross. It all came to pass as he foretold.
Lionel has self-published a book called The Lint Trap Prophecies, which can be purchased anywhere prophetic tomes are sold. You will find it in the trunk of the abandoned Volkswagen half sunken into the swamp, along with Will Washburn's It's a Toss-Up, chronicling his experiences sorting the coins in the wishing well, and Cletus McGletus's account of his abduction by aliens several years ago, when the otherworldly entities inserted a stainless steel ketchup cup from a burger joint directly into his hippocampus. That explains a lot, actually. Speaking of clairvoyance, today we interviewed a living augury component. Sandy, another member of the Crack clan, rents out his body to witches, cultists, and jealous housewives who wish to see the future but don't want to go to the trouble of performing a human sacrifice to do so. Sandy, it's great to have you on the show.
Howdy y'all, Sandy Crack here.
You come from a long line of Cracks that have dwelt in the Howler's Hollow area. Your great-great-grandfather, Seymour Crack, was among the town's founders.
Oh yeah, there's still a couple of us around here. There's my brother and his wife, Rusty Crack and Poppy Crack, who run the Crack Farm Bed and Breakfast over yonder. And they've got a few youngins in the area, Bob Crack and Harry Crack, who live out on a houseboat on that trashy canal. And then there's my older brother, Dusty Crack, who owns that there candy shop behind the used broomstick lot.
Do you mean Crack's Snack Shack?
Yep. And his son, Mo Crack, works in the back, packing up that Crack Snack Shack Crackerjack.
Now that we've beaten this play on words to death, let's talk about your chosen trade.
You see, I am a living augury component. For the right price, you may look upon my spilled entrails and gaze into the future.
How many times have you spilled your entrails for paying customers?
Oh, several dozen at this point. Just this morning I allowed that Blanche Pippin to gaze upon my innards. She wanted to know if any of her gnomes still alive.
I'm looking at you right now, and you don't look like someone who has been unseen from the nape to the chops as human sacrifices must be. You look like an ordinary man in a tracksuit.
God, this is no ordinary tracksuit, Sheriff. Behold.
Holy mother of muck! Thank the crawdaddy in the sky, this is an audio medium.
Oh, it's pretty ghastly, I know.
You also appear to have a zipper from your chin to your crotch.
Oh, yeah, I suppose that's pretty bad too, but it pays the bills. For a price, customers may unzip me like a duffel bag and learn what my intestines foretell.
How much would that cost me?
Just one unwashed soul.
I have two. It seems a pity to separate such a lovely pair, but if one soul is the price.
I'll go ahead and take the right one. I can cut away the rest of it. Want me to save the laces there, Sheriff?
That will be nice, yes please.
All right, unzip me.
Here goes.
What you seeing there, Sheriff?
All your organs.
No, I mean, what is the future showing you?
My Aunt Flora was the clairvoyant in the family, not me.
You mean to say I just spilled my guts to you and you're in no way capable of appreciating it?
I appreciate it greatly. I just can't tell the future from what I'm seeing.
I've never been more insulted in my life. I'm not just some piece of meat, some exhibitionist, some circus freak for you to gawk at. I'm out of here.
Sandy Crack picked up his internal organs and stuffed them back into his zippered cavity before retreating, disgruntled, into the night. I have never seen a more undignified display. The poor guy left his tracksuit behind. Back to the cosmic showdown occurring in the sky above. We spoke to a witness on the street.
Turpentine Butkus is my name, and taxidermy is my game. Escaping a haunted dinner party disguised as a corpse is my claim to fame. I saw this huge mouth open up in the sky. It gave a whale-like bellow that shook the mangrove trees on the edge of the swamp, and the mouths of emptiness patrolling the streets swarmed upward like a cloud of flies and fused with the hungry maw, filling it up like teeth, but every tooth was a mouth of emptiness. Next thing that appeared was even weirder. It's difficult to explain. Picture a tentacled chicken.
I could picture it.
Then picture an old woman riding on the tentacled chicken's back.
Okay.
And that old woman is covered in what looks like gravy.
Sure.
Oozing out of every orifice and swirling around her like some sort of cosmic soup.
Gotcha.
I'm not done yet. Above this swirling mass looms an enormous pancake-looking thing, trailing luminous tendrils that grasp a hippie-looking feller by the head like some sort of cranium puppetry. In front of all this, a massive black hole, a supermassive one.
Sounds like a needlessly complicated conglomerate of entities, to be honest with you.
They have been at a seeming impasse for several hours now, both the black hole and the hungry maw attempting to consume each other. It kind of just looks like they're making out. It's pretty hot, actually. And all this stuff that I just described in great detail, you can just see it if you look up. Go ahead, just look up. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Clearly, that is a very disturbed individual. Mark your calendars, folks. Howler's Hollow's Apocalypse Drill is on Tuesday. As a community, we will test our end-of-all-things preparedness plan in preparation for the inevitable cosmic event building in the sky. The Witching Hour was written and edited by Hannah Kubiak and featured the vocal talents of Zachary Kozinski. The theme music was Lullaby by Kim Lightyear. Special thanks to the Witching Hour's Patreon supporters, Justin and Patrick. You can become a patron at patreon.com/thewitchinghour-broadcast for outtakes and bonus content. The bonus content for October is the first installment of People of Howler's Holler, in which we interview Cletus Magletus, the Sentinel of the Roundabout and alien abductee. Here's a tantalizing clip of that so you know what you're getting into.
They are a danger to your immortal soul. If you know, there was a man who was carried off by his pants not too long ago, and I let it happen because the swamp shows no mercy. The swamp has no pity for you if you were foolish enough to don pants. So I forsworn them. I have not worn pants since I was in the military. I was reconnaissance. I can see 2 different directions at once, left and right. Really great peripheral vision, but what's right in front of me is actually difficult for me to see. But everyone else was looking right in front of us, so I had the sides all figured out. It was like the opposite of a horse wearing blinders. I was in the front, so that was very useful. I was a very good shot, but normally when I did hit something, it was right in front of me.
And his son Mo Crack works in the back, packing up that crack snack shack crackerjack. Packing up that crack snack shack crackerjack. Packing up the crack snack crackerjack.